Hello, this is Monica Reinagel, and you're listening to the Nutrition Diva podcast. Thanks for joining me this week. This is actually the 435th episode of the Nutrition Diva podcast, believe it or not. And we're talking about metabolism this week, specifically low metabolism. If you're unhappy with your weight, or maybe you're frustrated by your inability to lose weight or maintain weight loss, you've probably wondered whether a slow metabolism may be to blame. Your suspicion may have been confirmed by all the diets and programs and products out there that claim to fix a slow metabolism. So today, I want to take a closer look at what factors have an impact, either positive or negative, on your metabolism, and just how big that effect might be. Our show today receives support from V, an artificial intelligence-powered personal trainer that can help you take your fitness to the next level. Using biosensing earphones, V learns your body and then customizes your workouts, giving you personalized guidance and encouragement every step of the way. I now look forward to my runs because V is helping me work on my form, and that's improving my results. Learn more at getv.com/diva. That's getvi.com/diva, and you can save $20 when you use the code Nutrition Diva. Now, before we start talking about metabolism, I want to just take a moment to define some terms. In this context, metabolism refers to your resting metabolic rate, sometimes called RMR. And this is the amount of energy that your body uses just to maintain basic biological functions like breathing, pumping blood, blinking, and maintaining your body temperature. These are not the calories that you burn through activity or exercise. For a healthy adult, this accounts for somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,200 to 1,600 calories per day. However, there are a few things that can lower the number of calories that your body burns in maintenance mode, or slow your metabolism. And one of them is losing weight. Now, this strikes a lot of people as criminally unfair, but the truth is that the smaller your body, the fewer calories it takes to maintain it. But the effect is greatly amplified when you lose weight quickly. Dramatically restricting calories for more than just a couple of days can also affect your metabolism. And that's above and beyond the effect of any weight loss that might cause. Losing muscle can also reduce the number of calories that you burn at rest. Lean muscle tissue is more metabolically active than other tissues, such as bone and fat. So when you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. And yet another problem with rapid weight loss is that you lose a lot of muscle tissue in addition to losing fat. I talked a little bit more about that in my episode called How Much Fat Can You Lose? We also tend to lose muscle tissue as we get older, and that leads to a slower metabolism. As a result, we generally need fewer calories as we age. And finally, one more thing that can negatively affect your metabolism is low thyroid function. One of the many things that your thyroid gland is responsible for is regulating your metabolic rate. And if your thyroid gland is not producing enough thyroid hormone, your metabolism can slow down. You can have your thyroid function tested if you suspect that this might be a factor. And if it is low, your doctor will probably suggest replacement thyroid hormone, which can really help. The best way to protect yourself against these metabolism slowing factors is to avoid quick weight loss and extended fasting or very low calorie diets. If you are losing weight, take your time and be sure to consume sufficient protein, which helps to prevent the loss of muscle when you're losing weight. And although I'm afraid there's not much you can do to avoid getting older, you can slow age-related muscle loss by increasing your protein intake. And I talked more about that in my episode, How to Slow Age-Related Muscle Loss. Avoiding the things that can slow your metabolism down is one thing, but is there anything that you could do to speed it up? Obviously, you can burn more calories by exercising more, but there are only so many hours in the day. How many of them can you spend at the gym? If you could somehow arrange to burn more calories, just maintaining your basic biological functions, which goes on 24 hours a day, well, that really could help with weight control. And there are a few things that have been shown to increase your resting metabolism, although there is a little bit of a catch. Before I get into the details, the Nutrition Diva podcast also received support this week from Third Love. When it comes to bra shopping, it's all about finding the right fit for you. And there's only one lingerie brand that offers bras in sizes AA through G, including half cup sizes, and that's Third Love. They use thousands of real women's measurements plus super smoothing memory foam to create bras that fit better and feel great. There's a perfect bra for everyone, and you can find yours in just seconds by answering a few simple questions from Third Love's Fit Finder. Try one of their best-selling bras free for 30 days. You pay just $2.99 for shipping, and one of Third Love's signature bras is on its way. Wash it, wear it, cut the tag off. You might even forget that it's on. If your Third Love bra isn't your new favorite, you can always return it or exchange it for free. Go to thirdlove.com/diva right now and find your perfect fitting bra and then try it free for 30 days. That's thirdlove.com/diva. Now let's talk about some things that can increase your metabolic rate. One of them is to gain muscle. Just as losing weight decreases the number of calories you burn, gaining weight increases the number of calories that it takes to maintain your body, especially if you gain lean muscle. Strength training to increase your muscle mass can help you burn more calories when your body's at rest. You can also eat more protein. Now, I've already talked about the fact that eating more protein can help you gain muscle or prevent the loss of muscle, but there's another thing in play here as well. Protein takes a little bit more effort for your body to digest than either fat or carbohydrate. So increasing the amount of protein in your diet can help you burn some more calories. Another way to increase your metabolic rate is to chill. Your body burns calories in order to keep your body warm. And the cooler your environment, the more calories it takes to do that. So turning down the heat, taking cold showers, and drinking ice water can all increase your calorie burn. And finally, everyone's favorite way to increase your metabolism, eat metabolism-boosting foods. There are some foods and herbs, including hot peppers, vinegar, any kind, not just apple cider vinegar, Garcinia, green tea, which have been demonstrated to increase the rate at which your body burns calories. And I talked about a bunch of those in my episode, Foods That Burn Belly Fat. But now it's time for the fine print. If these metabolism-boosting foods or other techniques could increase your resting metabolism by 10%, well, that could add up to an extra 120 to 160 calories burned every day. And over the course of 1 month, you could theoretically lose a pound of fat. Unfortunately, turning down the heat and eating more protein or hot peppers and green tea isn't going to boost your metabolism anywhere near 10%. At best, you might burn an extra 10 or 20 calories a day, or enough to burn an extra pound or two per year. So here's the bottom line. Trying to lose weight by boosting your resting metabolism is like trying to row a boat with a butter knife. You're going to be rowing for an awfully long time without moving very far. There are a lot more effective ways to pursue weight loss, such as those that I outlined in my episode on how to lose weight without dieting, and those that I use in my weight management coaching program. Even if we can't increase our metabolism quite as much as we might like to think, it's still definitely worth your while to avoid those things that may slow your metabolism, such as severe dieting and fast weight loss. And I talked more about that in my episode, How to Avoid the Biggest Loser Syndrome. You can find links to all those previous episodes that I just mentioned, along with a transcript of today's show on our website at nutritiondiva.quickanddirtytips.com. And this Saturday, June 24th, I'll be hosting a free video class in which I'll share the approach that we use in my weight loss coaching program to help people stop dieting and start weighing less. And you can get more information and sign up to attend at nutritionovereasy.com/weightless. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this week's topic or any other nutrition-related question or conundrum that's on your mind these days. Come share your thoughts on the Nutrition Diva Facebook page. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great week. Remember to eat something good for me.